J-Drone here, Syma X22W, and we just did fly and it flew back behind my jukebox. I was able to get it, so we got it back out. This is the stock controller, which is alright. It's an altitude hold drone. Really can't race around the room well. It doesn't have a heavy yaw that you're able to do that, and the pitching is not really great. It's not a bad flyer. I'm not saying it's a bad drone. It's just not something that I'm going to be able to race around the room. So we're going to slide this way. We're going to take this. We are going to turn this on. And if you've been with me for the past 2 to 3 weeks, you know what that is. And if you haven't, this is the jumper. Bam. We are bound to the jumper. So, we are simply going to, how are we going to shut the motors down? Okay, so this actually has to lift up and then hold down, and I believe you can shut the motors off. Yes. It's the same way with the controller and motor shut down. It's the same way with the controller. If you lift up like this, you'll fire the motors like I just did, but if you don't lift off the ground and hold down, it's not going to shut down. So you actually have to give it a little bit of throttle. But we're going to go ahead and fly this in here. We're going to see what type of flyability this may have gained with this jumper as opposed to this. So again, we're going to hold up and then move down. That fires the motors. And then if you have that down like that, they're still going to stay engaged because again, or no, there we go. It just took a little bit of time. So you don't have to lift up. You can fire them, let it sit a little bit, and then they'll go down. So we're going to fire, and now we're going to go up. Yaw rate has definitely increased. Whoop! Pitch rate, I don't know if the pitch rate's gained a little bit of steam, but that yaw rate definitely increased. Woo! Down, boy, down. I keep crashing this. It's down over here. It's giving me blinking lights saying, hey, you crashed me. So let's go ahead and just sit back a little bit here. Maybe it's because I'm that far in my room and I can't see behind myself. So what I want to do, I don't know if this will reset. Yes, it did reset. So here we go. And again, there's a little look at the pitch or the yaw rate. This is the altitude hold drone. Let's see here. Stay. It's kind of maintaining altitude on the jumper, and we are going back. It does, and I noticed that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to calibrate this. Maybe we'll set it down and figure out how to calibrate it now. I think I have. I don't know if I have the instruction manual here. Let's see. Nope, that's not the instruction manual for that. So let's just try to go over this way. Nope, that won't calibrate it. Let's try this way. Bam, that probably calibrated. So sticks to the left and down and out should calibrate. Let's see if it's still going forward or backwards. A little. So we could trim that out, but I think we'll be alright. So this definitely is not a speedster, but we've gained a little bit of flyability. Jeez. Shut the motors down. We've gained a little bit of flyability in here despite the fact that I keep crashing with it. Kind of durability test. With that yaw rate increased. So let's try to go around the room maybe once more and not crash before we kill these motors. Woo! Yeah, so responsive. You're gonna have to give yourself, like, going forward, it takes a minute for this to start going backwards. It doesn't have extreme punch, but we're gonna go ahead and set this down. We'll set it down over here. Sit. Bam. Alright. So that's that on the jumper. It really didn't improve the game extremely a lot like it has with these two drones. These two MJX drones we have on the jumper, and it turns them into beasts. So that really didn't turn it into a beast. It did give it a little bit better flyability. Stay tuned. I got one more thing that I'm going to do with this, and we're going to do a little FPV with it with the stock setup. So look for that video. Guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And again, this was the X22W from Syma. Later.